This is my film of my first visit to the Acropolis in Athens. This was just a few days before Christmas Day in December 2016. I was lucky, despite it being a bit chilly and a bit windy, it was a beautiful day and I had perfect weather for filming and for visiting the Acropolis. Now this kind of like rock is just before you get there and I was kind of like getting a sample of the view. It was absolutely fantastic. I'd never been to Athens before, so I didn't kind of like expect such a fantastic city view. And then from the Acropolis, you can get a 360-degree view. It's really excellent. So this I must be getting here about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So it's pretty early in the morning. And the good thing about going in December, it's not packed out with tourists. There were a few people, and you'll see it in the films. But this is the entrance around the western side. And you buy your ticket and it's about 20 euros. I think it's 20 euros, but I paid 30 and it gives you a couple of other attractions to see as well. So once you're in, there's only one way up, so you follow it through. There's not really any signs, but it's all common sense. And you just follow your way through into this impressive kind of like entrance area, which I don't know anything about, basically. And then, but pretty soon you get these fantastic views. The views are really good. So I've taken quite a few shots, and I'm going to go on about the views because I think that's one of the key things about visiting Acropolis. There's the Agora. No, that's not the Agora. It's beneath there. I'm starting getting my geography wrong. And that's looking towards the north side of central Athens. And my hotel was Ammonium, I think it's called. It's like Piccadilly Circus for Athens. It's just a quick selfie for me, and then we're back going through into the main entrance. So in the summer I reckon this is pretty busy, and it looks busy now, but it's not actually that busy. Now this Parthenon here, I've tried to disguise it, but there's no disguising the fact that they have got scaffolding on the quay side of it, so it didn't make the photographing and the filming very easy. So I've tried to disguise it a bit. So as far as I understand, it's going on and on and on indefinitely. And it's fenced off, so you can't actually go inside it at all. You can just look from the outside. But this is the top section beyond the Parthenon, and the views are just excellent. There's me again, a quick selfie. Now it is a bit windy up there, and it was December. It does look very nice, but you can see there some of the trousers flapping. So you do need to be dressed up fairly warmly. It seems to me that the higher up you were, the colder it was. So it's not just t-shirt weather. You need to be properly dressed, really. That's a Roman temple, Roman remains. So the ticket, if you pay the 30 euros, includes that. So it's not far to walk to it. So that's quite impressive. And as I said, there's only one way up, and it's quite high down. So there's no falling over the top. So you've got to be careful here. This is my tracking shot from this side of the eastern side of the Acropolis, and this is looking over central northern Athens. This is the main area. Those hills in the background, I've been up those on the different. They went up there the next day. Terrific views from there as well. So I would put Athens as one of the top 5 city views I've seen, and I would include Paris, New York, and Hong Kong in those, because they've got terrific views. But I was surprised that Athens, the views in Athens were really stunning, particularly on a nice day. And you can see the building site here. They've got a little railway up here as well, so you can see they're quite serious about their building here, the Greeks. So this is on the northern side. I was walking back along, and then underneath here, basically you can walk back along under here, the pathways to the second exit, which is what I did. You'll see that in a bit. So this is looking at the Parthenon from the other side. You can see those cranes, hideous, and they've got like little building site housings, and so it kind of like does take away from the atmosphere a bit, I have to say. But you just have to ignore it and just imagine it as it was 2,000 years ago or whatever. And this is looking west. and that's looking back to the exit. So you go out that way. So you can see there's not that many people. So I was quite lucky to have all this space to film and take selfies and stuff. And this is a front-on shot of the Parthenon. And you can see that crane is disappointing. Anyway, this is coming out the exit, so you get a good view looking back. So and there wasn't so many people coming up at that moment, so I was quite lucky. And then that rock there is where I started the film, where I was standing the views, so that's worth going and clambering on. And then this is walking underneath the Acropolis, and it's a pleasant little walk. I didn't realise there was another exit. I just was going to walk it anyway. And it takes you down through the theatre and back, and the exit's down where those two trees are in front of me. Well, there's loads of trees there, so there's more than the two trees. Anyway, to sum up, it was a really good day. I really enjoyed the morning. So it's a lot of sites where you see, especially iconic sites, you're kind of like disappointed. But I wasn't disappointed in the Acropolis. I think it's well worth an hour or two. The views are absolutely stunning on a beautiful day. And if you use your imagination, you can imagine Greek heroes. So a good day.